Have you ever wondered who chooses what you see online? Or maybe who chooses who you become? It starts the moment you wake up. You reach for your phone, and the feed is already waiting. A perfectly curated stream of content, designed just for you. But who is the designer? It's not a person, it's an algorithm. An invisible force silently shaping your reality. One post, one video, one notification at a time. This isn't just about showing you things you might like. It's about predicting you. It's about influencing you. It's about keeping you engaged, keeping you scrolling, keeping you compliant. Think about your feed. It's a mix of joy, outrage, desire, and validation. Each piece of content is a carefully selected stimulus, tested and proven to evoke a response. That laugh, that spike of anger, that sudden urge to buy something you didn't know you needed. None of it is an accident. Every interaction you make, every second you linger on a photo, every video you skip, it's all data. Your attention is the currency, and you're spending it constantly. This data feeds a machine that learns you better than you know yourself. It knows your insecurities, your dreams, your triggers, and it uses this knowledge, not for your benefit, but for its own optimization. Your digital world isn't a window to the real one. It's a mirror, but a distorted one. It reflects a version of you that is simpler, more predictable, and easier to influence. Your life is being filtered. This process is subtle, almost undetectable. It happens in the milliseconds between clicks. The algorithm decides which friends' updates you see, and which you don't. It nudges you towards certain political viewpoints, creating an echo chamber where your own beliefs are amplified back at you, drowning out any dissent. It subtly alters your perception of beauty, of success, of a life well lived. You start to desire things you never wanted. You start to feel anxieties you never had. You are being optimized, not for happiness, but for engagement, for predictability, for profit. The system doesn't care if you're happy or sad, as long as you keep watching. In fact, studies show that negative emotions like anger and outrage often lead to higher engagement. So the algorithm learns. It learns that a little dose of outrage keeps you hooked. Little spark of envy keeps you scrolling. We are living in a massive real-time social experiment. We are the subjects, and we never gave our informed consent. We're being trained, like Pavlov's dogs, to respond to digital bells like shares, notifications. Each one delivers a small hit of dopamine, reinforcing the behavior. This creates a cycle of dependency. We feel a phantom vibration in our pocket. We feel a compulsive need to check for updates, for validation from the machine. We are being controlled. The architecture of these platforms isn't built for human connection. It's built for addiction. The endless scroll is a slot machine that never runs out of coins. You just keep pulling the lever, hoping for a jackpot of stimulation, and the house always wins. The consequences extend far beyond your screen. This constant algorithm-driven stimulation is rewiring our brains. Our attention spans are shrinking. Our capacity for deep thought and nuanced conversation is eroding. We're becoming more polarized, less empathetic. When we only see what the algorithm wants us to see, we lose our shared sense of reality. We live in personalized bubbles, unable to understand or even communicate with those in different ones. The very fabric of society is being strained, pulled apart by invisible digital threads. We're losing the ability to distinguish between what's real and what's manufactured. Our emotions are being weaponized, our choices manipulated, and our free will is quietly being auctioned off to the highest bidder. Consider the data points. Billions of them, collected every second, from every user. Your location, your facial expressions picked up by your camera, the tone of your voice in a video message, your heart rate from your smartphone. All of it is fed into massive server rooms, analyzed by artificial intelligence that can predict your next move with terrifying accuracy. It knows when you're feeling lonely, and it will show you an ad for a dating app. It knows you're feeling insecure about your body, and it will flood your feed with fitness influencers and diet products. This isn't personalization. This is psychological manipulation on a global scale. You are no longer the customer, you are the product, a meticulously detailed profile of your psyche, sold to advertisers, to political campaigns, to anyone who wants to influence your behavior. So what happens next? Where does this lead? We're heading towards a future where our choices are no longer our own, where our reality is so heavily mediated by algorithms that we lose touch with what's authentic. A world where human autonomy is a relic of the past. The technology is advancing at an exponential rate. Soon these systems won't just predict your behavior, they will prescribe it, nudging you towards the optimal path, optimal for the system, not for you. They'll suggest who you should date, what career you should pursue, what you should believe. And the scariest part, we might not even notice it's happening. We might welcome it, believing it's for our own good, believing we are making free choices. But there is a choice you can still make, the choice to be aware, to recognize the system for what it is, to question what you see, to consciously disconnect, to seek out real, unfiltered human connection, to read a book, to have a conversation face to face, without a screen in between. We have to reclaim our attention, because our attention is our power. We have to fight for our cognitive liberty. The first step is understanding the invisible cage that has been built around us. It's a cage made of data and code, but it's a cage nonetheless, a comfortable cage perhaps, an entertaining one, but one that limits our potential, narrows our worldview, and ultimately diminishes our humanity. This world, this feed, this version of you, was designed, but you were not the designer. You never chose this.